All right, so you want to get you about maybe one small kabocha squash. You want to peel it, remove the seeds, and then chop it up into cubes. You can put it in the oven to soften it up, but if you have a really sharp knife, there should be no problem with taking the skin off of it. You just want to go around it, just be careful and cut the skin off. Now you want to have your bell pepper. You want to have one large bell pepper. You can do two. So I'm in Japan. I have smaller bell peppers, so we use a good bit of them. Now you want to get your carrots. You can use 2 to 3 large carrots. Slice it up. And with this one, I threw cabbage in it. You don't have to use the cabbage, but this is all the vegetables all chopped up and ready to go. All right, so now you want to get 1 can of chickpeas. You can use a can of diced tomatoes, just 1 can. And you also want to have 1 can of coconut milk. Now it's ready to go. All right, now you want to saute your garlic, your minced garlic, and your minced ginger. You want to saute that until it's fragrant, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. Saute it up. Next, you want to go ahead and put all your ingredients in there, all your carrots, bell peppers, all your spices, anything else that you want to put into it, but go ahead and throw it in the pot. Get it really seasoned with all the seasons. Let it sit for maybe 5 to 7 minutes. Stir it up. Make sure it's evenly coated on all the vegetables. All right, so next you want to add your vegetable broth. And that's like 3 cups. Let that simmer for a while. And then you add in your squash. Make sure you stir it up pretty good, getting all the flavor into it, all the seasonings. And then you want to add your coconut milk. Stir that in really, really good. And now you want to let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then after that, you want to add your tomatoes and also your chickpeas. And let that simmer for a little bit. I'm sorry, just tomatoes, not chickpeas yet. Add in your cabbage. Stir it all together. Get all the seasonings in. I had to switch spoons up. I don't know why I had that, but make sure you stir it all together. Get everything nice and mixed. And you want to let this sit and simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. Or until the squash is tender. All right, so after we let it simmer, now we added in the chickpeas, and we're gonna let that simmer for another 5 minutes, stirring everything up. And then that's it, you just plate it. So I put a little bit of quinoa with mine. You can do it with rice, or you can just eat it as a plain stew. But it's a very simple and tasty stew that you can have for the cold months or anytime.